Welcome back to the E.Jones Show featuring Sharonda and Thalis plus DJ Mark NYC.
You're now tuned into the E.Jones Show. We got special guests. We're going to introduce y'all right. We got the legendary, iconic, the Youngsters in the building. What's going on, family?
Peace, what's up, brother? What's going on?
Peace.
What's good? How are you? E.Jones Show, what up?
We glad to have y'all in the building. I got my sister Sharonda in the building with us.
What's going on, y'all?
Sharonda, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I got our intern. Well, he ain't our intern no more. We got Tariq in the building with us now.
Hey, what's up?
Tariq, what up? Just like Nate. What up, bro?
That's right.
Not much. What's going on with you?
My name is Tariq. That's right.
So, we're going to get this interview popping. You know, I've been searching to get you guys on the show for 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Damn.
4 years I've been on your heels. I Google this, that. Yo, I need to find these dudes because I want to talk to them. And plus, I wanted to give them the platform so they could talk. So it took me 4 years to catch up with y'all. And I was in conversation maybe last year with Karan on Instagram. And we were supposed to link up and put this together. But, you know, the universe works in a special way. I got y'all now.
No doubt.
So let's start from the beginning. Because, like I was just telling my sister, when y'all shot the video for Pastor Mike, that was behind my house in Hollis, Queens.
Oh, word.
Word up. On the Long Island Railroad situation over there. Mm-hmm. And I first heard the song. I said, yo, these young dudes here, they going to be a problem. I kind of saw it. Huh?
That was like our first shot at it, you know. That was when we said, you know, we got to take this thing serious because that was our second video.
Oh, okay.
The first one, you know, it ain't make the noise like we wanted it to make. So, you know, that second one, we took that real serious. We cherish and, you know, love that video for that, you know, because that was the one that really got our careers going.
And definitely, y'all made a major impact because then, you know, being from the hood in New York, there was a debate, yo, like, where these dudes from? They from New York. And then I did the research and found out that y'all was from Philly.
Yeah, born and raised West Philly. That's where it's always been. But, you know, our deal and, you know, our label was New York. So, you know, we did a lot of business up in New York, and we stayed up in New York pretty much from the time we got signed. You know, so it was, you know, most of our videos, I think, we shot in New York.
Got you. And y'all got some famous blood in your family. You want to break that down to us before we really get into y'all? The last name Goodman?
Oh, man, well, you know, it's a few famous people with that name.
I know. But we talk about who's related to y'all.
On the MC?
Yeah. Are y'all related to Steady B? Or?
Oh, that's family. Yeah, that's family. That's blood. Yep.
Okay.
He was our first. Well, for me, that was my first chance being in anything. You know, I was in his first his first video for me was Serious.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember doing that right around Overbrook. That was the school I went to in West Philly.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's family. You know, Cool C, Steady B, Old Hilltop. You know, that's all family.
No doubt. So when did you brothers realize that y'all wanted to really get into this rap game and take it serious?
Hey, you know, well, go ahead, sir. Well, you know, just from like being small, like all other youth, you know, watching Run DMC. Because that's how far we go back.
Okay.
So that's what we have to look at, you know, Run DMC, you know, Big Daddy Kane, Eric B. Rakim, Tribe Called Quest, you know. So that's what we was like, you know, aiming at, you know, when we came into the scene. So, you know.
I like it. So, y'all also had, to me, everybody was trying to say this was like a rap battle, but, you know, call me a favorite. I was more in y'all corner because I didn't feel like it wasn't really a battle because y'all bars was off the meat rack. I was talking about crisscross, so I couldn't really, I couldn't do that.
Well, yeah. it was just ironic, right? You know, because we thought we were first. You know, we thought we were the first kids to come out, and you know, it was ironic. It was the same exact time they came out. You know, so pretty much it was us and Crisscross as the first little kids with, you know, that was doing it on the hardcore rap tip. You know, so yeah, it wasn't no thing like, you know, personally, but you know, business-wise, we took it, you know, like, whoa, what's going on, you know, because, you know, we was trying to do our thing, but, you know, looking back on it now, it was just really youth stuff, you know.
Right.
Bravado, you know, wanting to be the best, you know.
And as being a youth and you getting that opportunity, how did you feel? Like, what was your first thoughts? Like, you know, what emotions did you go through?
Well, I was loving it. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah. So for me, you know what I'm saying, at that time we was young, so you know exactly we was loving it at the time, but we didn't have nobody to compare it to, so it was like for us doing it first, it was really exciting, you know what I'm saying, to be the first young kids to be on some rap hardcore stuff. So that was the main thing, you know. It wasn't never been done before. As far as you know what I mean, is what we was doing, you know.
No doubt. Y'all definitely made an impact, but I was like, you know what? Why? I don't know who set this up, why they set it up, but they wrong. I was like, they wrong. I was thinking these young boys is murdering them.
It was from where we came from, you know, city of Philadelphia. That's what molded us to, you know, do everything we did, you know. So, you know, it was that type of energy that we gave off, and I think you know, people was just feeling it at the time. You know?
No doubt. So we're gonna get a little bit more into the rap game. Like, you guys took like a real long hiatus. Like, what happened between the time that y'all like stepped out of the spotlight? What was going on in y'all lives, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, first it was like we went on like a straight 5-year stretch of just nonstop, you know, out the suitcase, living out the suitcase. So we were kids doing everything we wanted to do. So, you know, we kind of like ran a run that we kind of like got it out of our system for a minute, you know. Then being real young, I started having kids young, so I started a family real young. So, you know, around that time I got to be like 18 and 19, and it was like, you know, I felt like we not accomplished, but, you know, we got everything out of our system that we wanted to do in the music, you know, except for like, you know, get a whole bunch of money. So once we started having families, being real young, it was about, at that point, let's just get the dollars, you know, and start, you know, taking care of ours and, you know, living our lives. And at some point, you know, we just kind of just stopped making music. You know, I think it was a point there, you know, we just felt like, you know, we can always come back and do it whenever we feel like it, you know. So,
Gotcha.
You know, it took a minute, you know, that's all.
So with that being said, like, I know y'all heard rumors and this and that. Like, what was a rumor that really bothered y'all that y'all want to get off your chest now for the public, if there's any?
Hey, you know what? I ain't never really heard any negative rumors. Nothing crazy that was like, that wasn't, you know, that somebody brought to my attention. It's just mostly love that, you know, we received. So if it was something crazy, somebody got to tell me. I don't know.
Well, I ain't hear nothing crazy about it neither. I just
never heard nothing crazy neither. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
They like, what you know?
You heard? I said I ain't got no information.
I was about to say what you heard. You know what I'm saying?
On my end, I got nothing but love. When I told my peoples, I said, yo, I finally caught up with these dudes. I'm going to interview the youngsters. And they was like, yo, it's about time somebody showed them some love. And I was like, yo, they need that.
Yeah, that was our thing. We were young, so everybody was older than us. We was in the game, but our peers was older than us. To show respect to all our, you know, they were our elders so much, you know. So even though they were big musicians and big hip hop superstars, we showed them respect. So, people pretty much showed us respect. So we ain't never really having no real ego that way. We was just like happy to be in it and, just, doing our thing.
Well, I want y'all to hear this from my mouth to your ears. We want to thank you for your contribution to what you guys gave to hip hop. Y'all deserve that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Because y'all made a major impact, you know what I mean? And you touched a lot of people. And you also gave hope to other young dudes coming up into the game saying, yo, if they can do it, I might as well give it a chance to try to do it too. So salute to y'all on that.
Appreciate it. Look, and that's how it's supposed to be. You get it started, then the train just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was with us. It was a lot of, like singing kids, but it wasn't a real, real rappers. We was like 14, 13, 15. We wasn't really trying to wait to be 19 and 20 to be doing what everybody else was doing.
Well, that was the time. So
pushed hard and tried to, achieve it. I'm glad that, it's still going on. And everybody, we ain't got to wait. I'm 14, 13. I can do this now. I ain't got to wait.
right.
I like he said, I'm doing this now. I ain't waiting.
Opportunity is there because it may
On
not
it
come around again.
now. We doing it right now.
Not
Look,
late.
we was 13.
But right now.
But we was so young up in the club, like, it was like security issues with the nightclub. They could get shut down if they catch us near the bar and all that. So when we had to perform, we had to be segregated in a certain part, even though it was older people in the nightclub. But we still, they kept us away from like the alcohol and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's how young we was. We couldn't even be near no liquor and none of that.
Well, I wouldn't have gave y'all no liquor neither.
That was a good thing because none of us drank to this day. So you know what I mean? That's good. You know what I'm saying? We was always secure. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Being around older dudes in hip hop, and you see how the game was then. You know what I'm saying? So we really would have to be running tight ship. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So how was it with y'all working with Tretch? What experience y'all got out of that?
It was beautiful. They was the ones that kind of gave us the super spark. Pass the Mic was our second video that the world saw, and Cruise Pop, which Naughty by Nature produced, and Tretch wrote, that they sparked the third one for us, and that set it off for us.
No doubt.
We to this day we appreciate working with them. It was one of those things where when we was working on our third album, we was just trying to reach out to everybody that we liked and loved. Naughty was one of them too. We reached out to Pete Rock, we reached out to Beat Nuts, we reached out to DJ Premier looked out. So we appreciate everybody that helped out on that project. But Naughty was the ones that gave us that hot single. So
gotcha.
We grind on that album. But they set it off with that Cruise Pop.
Now one of your voices was used on a sample, and I read an article that y'all didn't get nothing. You didn't get nothing for that, or no type of acknowledgement. Do you want to talk up a little bit about that, or you want to leave that alone?
Nah, I mean, it's the acknowledgement is there. It's there for history. Kawan put that was one of his lines in Pass the Mic, and Premier used it, and to this day, that's a classic. So it's all love. It's one of my favorite songs. I love Youngsta.
No doubt. So let's talk about the game now, because I know y'all see how things has changed. You see how different the rappers are now compared to when you guys was out. What are some of your thoughts on that?
Way different.
Way different.
Well, hey, I think the young bucks got on their business. And when we was doing our thing back in the day, it was more about the fame, the recognition and all that. But I think the youth got on their business and they profited from it. So I think that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? Not just be in it to, for the glitter. You know, you want the security of the money too. You know what I'm saying? It's a business. So I like that part of it. That's what I do like. I like how the youth is, getting the money.
Definitely. So what about because I wanted to ask you guys this question. With the dresses and the fingernails being painted, do you think it's a little bit too much?
Hey, I know kids just do what they want to do. You know, it wouldn't be something I would do, but I know kids gonna do what they want to do. You know, so but when you in the music business, I know that it's a business. And, you know, things like this happen in it. So as long as you stay true and have good morals and don't go crazy with that stuff. Do your thing.
No doubt, no doubt.
Plus, everything start at home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can listen to the music and all that, but if you know the difference at home, then certain things ain't gonna affect you. So everything basically starts from home. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the parents to curb all that. You know what I'm saying? All the extra funny stuff that you gotta look at it like they young and parents support whatever they do. So we start at home.
No doubt, no doubt.
As far as the music goes, you hear it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear it yourself. It ain't nothing like what we was doing, and we don't expect it to be like that because times change. It's different era, different sound, and we just here to witness the transition of the music as far as how it's being passed from generation to generation. It is what it is.
But it's going in reverse now. If you notice that, it's going back to when you guys was out, when Kane and them was out. It's going backwards now.
Right. Everything going a cycle anyway, so you know how that go.
No doubt.
It don't stay summer all year long. Everything go around in a circle, even time. So that's just once what was old is new, and what's new is old. You know how that go.
Facts.
My mother always said, "History repeats itself, baby."
Yep, it does.
Right.
So before we get into the new album, Icons, I want to talk about when we gonna see you guys perform, like a reunion tour. So we need that.
Wait. I'm getting on the stage.
Here she go. She ready to get on the stage. All right.
I gotta get on the stage with everybody.
Here we go.
Is that okay?
Putting together now, working out the kinks and everything. Once the tour and everything lined up, we definitely gonna keep everybody posted. Let everybody know what city.
That's like one of the best things we love to do. When we was doing music, was perform. So we definitely going to do that right. And not just just do it any old way. So when it comes, it's going to be special, and we gonna represent.
Oh, we know that already. We know that for sure that you're gonna put it down. I'm telling all the promoters now, while we on the air, y'all need to holler at them and get them on a couple of shows, because a couple of shows I went to, there's some people that didn't deserve to be on the tour.
Oh goodness.
And I'm lobbying for my peoples on the line right now. If you gonna get a tour, put my peoples on there.
Cause we rip it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely go hard when it comes to performing. You know what I'm saying? We was bred to do this. We're gonna get full action-packed show when we go on stage. We started all that jumping in the crowd and wilding out and all that. Like, people don't know, we was trendsetters, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even know at the time that we was setting trends with certain little stuff by the way we dressed, the way we moved, the way we responded to the crowd, the way we the way we was doing us. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get older and you see other people start saying little stuff like, damn, all right, that's what it is. You know what I mean? We set a lot of trends. We set it off with the bald heads and the glasses. We made that up. You know what I'm saying? We definitely made up the bald head with the black glasses. And being as though we was young, older people take from younger people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you ain't. So, we set it off.
I caught the subliminal shot. I already know.
It ain't no shot. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? some things is what it is without being no shot. Like, that's why they say the proof in the pudding is just in the ingredients. That's what's in it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt. And y'all was out before that group anyway, though. So,
Yeah, but it ain't no diss or nothing.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? We still had love for them. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
We still had love for them. So, whoever he think we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say it on the air. We can talk behind the scenes.
No, it ain't no beef or nothing. But
No, you know.
No, it's not. It's not.
We
It's
never
not.
really had issues with nobody. Really.
Nah, he was stating a fact.
About, like,
we never had.
You know, we like we was the good guys on the road, so you know we got along with everybody.
Nah, he was stating the fact, and I just actually know. I know because, like I said, I consider myself a hip hop historian. I know, so that's why I didn't add on to it. I just started laughing. It is what it is. If he didn't say, if he said something that had no facts in it, then I would have said, "Yo, I don't know about that." But he did say something with facts. It's facts. It is what it is.
Exactly. Without a doubt.
So we definitely, first and foremost, we definitely got to come up to Philly because we in Bethlehem. We got to come up to Philly and hang out with y'all.
Or they can come down here.
Or y'all can come down here. Come down here, you know, parlay, break bread with us and all that.
Without a doubt.
Because I want y'all to know y'all got love here on this radio station. We're gonna beat the brakes out of your new music, your old music, your middle music, all that.
Appreciate that.
Nah.
We need new games and all for the little youngers that don't know about us. You know what I'm saying? We come in with a whole arsenal of new stuff and acts, movies and everything. You know what I'm saying?
And we can help you with that too. Go ahead, Sharonda.
I act too.
There she goes. She telling y'all she can act too. Here we go. She want to get on the stage with y'all. Now she want to be in the film.
Movies, whatever. You know.
So let's talk about the new album now. What made you guys put out new material? What's the motivation?
Well, you know, I think it was the itch. You know what I'm saying? I think it was time, so we had to scratch it. You know, we thought it was time to just put some music out. We felt it, and you know, so we just did it. You know, so I hope people like it, but you know, we're gonna keep doing it. You know, because we can. You know, we love it. So.
I like it.
As long as people want to hear from it, and you know, we gonna keep rocking.
Well, they're gonna hear it because once y'all give me some radio joints, they gonna hear it anyway. So they ain't got no other choice but to hear it. I'm just saying, we keep the legends alive over here.
With the new music, do you have a collaboration with anybody?
I can't hear you say that again.
I said, with your new music, do you have a collaboration with anyone?
Any
collaborations? No, we just kept it in-house, you know, just to sharpen the still back up and, you know, letting the music be heard. We ain't really want to do no collaborations as far as being off the scene for all this long, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to just come back and do us like we've been doing, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
And that's how I do it. So we basically, all our collaborations was basically producers, you know what I'm saying? We might only had maybe 2 artists or maybe 3 artists like on our albums, which was Tretch and Pete Roxio, Smooth, and then we had a couple Philly dudes that was on our songs. But all our major features was mainly producers like that. You know what I'm saying? And we did a joint with Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? But all our features was basically production wise. We always did our own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So how is the Philly artists? How do they look at y'all? The Meek Mills and everybody else, Beanie Siegel. How do they look at y'all? Because y'all are OGs. How's their love?
Love them.
Okay.
And they like they kept the thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? Just like that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You keep the torch rolling. And we got love for all of them. Meek Mill, you know he tearing it up. Beanie, Legend, all state property. Philly, we heavy when it comes to this hip hop thing, and we got a lot of great ones here. And, You know, that's one thing about Philly. You know, music is going to always be in the city. And you always hear great musicians and great groups and great artists come from the city. Young, old, new and old.
Definitely. Will we ever be blessed to get a song with you guys and Meek Mills or Beans? Has that conversation ever came up?
Hey, if we see them, we get with them. You know, we got love for all of them. You know, we be out and about. We might, you never know.
Okay.
Never know.
We need a Philly all-star banger.
Yup.
I can get a verse.
Definitely. That would be, you know what I'm saying? That'd be it.
Just don't invite my sister to the studio. Don't give her the mic. Don't let her reverse. None of that.
Don't
No.
listen to him. I can get a verse on there.
Yes, saying goodbye. That's it.
No, they have to write it for me. They have to write it for me. But I could do it.
Here we go.
We pin you right up.
They said they'll pin you right on up. They got you.
That's right.
Then you have something nice.
It was only Cruise Pop we ain't right. That was the only one.
That was the only joint that y'all never wrote was Cruise Pop.
But we'll write you up.
All right. Listen, I'm going to hold y'all to it.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
I got you.
Right, and then I'm going to blow up with them. Even more.
They already blown up.
I mean, I'm going to blow up. They're going to be even more. I'm going to blow up.
Oh, okay. All right. We got to get her a drink.
Don't even believe him.
But all jokes aside, though, man, like I'm honored and I feel blessed that you guys granted me us the interview with you guys.
We appreciate it, man. This is good to talk with y'all.
Nah, it's excellent to hear y'all voices because Facebook, social media, they stay trying to put somebody in the grave. So, if I don't get a chance to speak to them, I don't know what to believe. So I said, let me get my dudes on there before somebody do something dumb. Oh, the youngsters? Oh, they gone.
Yeah,
and it's a lot.
Live and breathing. We new and improved live and breathing, about to settle the score and get even. Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, we good. You know what I mean?
Got me hyped over here.
Now, like I said, we gonna go to. They either gonna come out here and hang out with us and break bread, or we gonna come to Philly and break bread with them. Because I never had original Philly cheesesteak, so never.
Oh, you gonna get blessed. You gonna get blessed when you eat that thing.
You gonna end up taking a few back with you. You know what I mean?
All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. My man.
You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, I need this to go too.
Gotcha.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So y'all are now fathers, as y'all said. How many kids you guys got a piece?
I started early. I got a 5-piece.
Oh, okay. You got a 5-piece, no biscuit.
I got 2 girls and one sophomore and Howard, another senior, and Dean Cookman, 2 twins, an 8-year-old and a 26-year-old.
God bless you.
We both got 5 pieces, you heard?
He said, I want to match it up.
Oh, yeah, we both got 5 pieces. I got a 22-year-old daughter, 17-year-old son, 11-year-old son, a 7-year-old son, and a 4-year-old daughter.
God bless you.
So that's, so we all riding.
All right, I'm gonna hit y'all in the head now. I got a 6-piece.
Okay.
3 and 3.
Okay.
And my head is still hurting.
You already know.
So
sometimes things save your life, though. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Can definitely save your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing, because you know what I mean. That was already written for them to be here before we even knew we was gonna have kids. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You might be the type of person like, man, I ain't having no kids. I know a girl that said she wasn't never having no kids. She got 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? Not by me. You know what I'm saying? Just family. Not by me. She only even got 1 kid by me, but just hearing her say that whole life, and she never expected to have 6 kids. So sometimes the kids be a blessing. Like, you know what I mean?
They are a blessing.
I don't know.
They are a blessing.
It's just some things be met. And it is what it is. It's just, they a blessing. I wouldn't trade none of the kids for nothing in the world.
Sometimes you might get the one that's the reflection of you. Be like, damn, I see what I put my mother through. Wow.
No, I didn't have that. Well, that
All goes around.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I stopped at 3. That was it.
Okay.
So she the light one out of the bunch. She stopped at 3.
The light one, right?
Hey, 3's good. 3's good.
The 3 is manageable.
Yeah, 3's good.
Wow. So why don't you let the listeners know where they can cop the new album at, where you guys are selling it at, so they can grab that.
Yeah, it's on all platforms. You know, right now, got the streaming platforms, iTunes, Tidal. You know, but it's Icons too. So everybody, you know, Spotify, just go check it out. Icons too.
Or they just go to. They could go to the youngsters.com too. You know what I mean?
I was waiting for you to plug that. Plug that. One more time.
No doubt. The youngsters.com. We just opened up shop, so it's about to get bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? We doing everything from the muscle, and then like we supposed to do it. So that's what it is. The youngsters.com. They can get it from there, or they could go to all the streaming platforms and grab Spotify, listen, however they get the music these days. However you consume it is there. You know what I mean?
And is the whole group on the album, or is just the 2 brothers that's on the album?
It's me and Reek. Reek, my cousin. That's I'm Taj Mahal and Reek G's on this album.
Okay.
It's just 2 of us right now.
Okay. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna blast your brains out with it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, blast it out when we, you know what I'm saying, blast it out. The Youngster Icons too.
Make sure y'all cop that. Fire. New heat. Get it.
Right, exactly.
Anybody y'all want to shout out before we end the interview?
Hey, I just want to shout out the whole, you know what I mean, the whole city, Philly. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody that's doing their thing, you know, all my family. You know what I mean? Everybody know who it is. It's too many to shout out. And, you know, shout out to my partner, Rick G's, my gang. And, you know, it's Icon, Season, the Youngsters. And that's what it is.
No doubt.
Okay, so I have a request from you all, if you don't mind. Would you all be willing to give WWRN 1620 Urban Classics a holiday drop?
No doubt.
Okay.
Say it one more time.
She want a holiday. She want a holiday drop for the radio station.
No
doubt. What's the station they call again? What?
It's WWRN Digital Broadcasting and also AM 1620.
WWRN.
RN as in radio, Nancy. 2 dubs.
RN like.
Yep, 2 dubs.
WWRN.
Yep.
WWRN radio, right?
Yes, sir.
And see what you say, 1620 AM?
Yep, 1620 AM. I sent it to you. I sent you all the information in the email. I got you.
We could do it right? You want us to do it right now?
Drop it. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? This Taj Mahal.
What up? It's Tariq.
This the Youngsters. We chilling right now on WWRN radio. Check it out.
Y'all got
what's up? This Taj Mahal.
That's
what up? It's Tariq.
Hold up. That was the second one. You want us to do both of them in one drop or separately?
You can do it the way you want to do it. It's iconic. I don't care how y'all do it. Just let it rip.
Well, you know, this Taj Mahal from the Youngsters. My man Reek G's in the building. Shout him out, Reek.
What up? What up?
We're chilling right now on WWRN Radio, 1620 AM. It's the Youngsters Icon. Keep listening and check out my man E.Jones and his sister Sharonda. And that's what we doing right here.
You heard that? You heard that already. Now fix your face out there.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you guys.
Appreciate y'all so much, man. And y'all rung the bell the first time. The next time, y'all just come on through, man. Y'all got love over here. Whatever we can do for y'all on the real, y'all got it.
The door's open.
Don't get that Youngsters Icons too right now. It's fire, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop raw shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, my language, but it's hot. Hip hop the youngsters icons too right now. The youngsters.com. You can get it right there, all streaming. That is what it is. We got a video out. It's called Philly Ain't Friendly right now. You can check that out on YouTube also. Philly Ain't Friendly. That's one of the little drinks we dropped off for the city. Philly Ain't Friendly. You can check that out on YouTube also. The youngsters icons too.
And while we at it, I want to give my condolences to the young football player that was killed out there in Philly, to his family.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Sorry to put bad news, you know what I'm saying?
Got to stop, man. We got to stop. We got to find a way to make it stop. So, rest in peace to him, and our condolences to his family. Go ahead, bro.
And a shout out to our brother Karan, other member.
Shout out to Karan also, too. I ain't forget you, homie. Real talk. We got to get you on the air, too.
Absolutely.
Gotta get you. We got to set something up where we gonna bring the youngsters here to perform. I'm not playing no games.
Okay, are we gonna go to Philly and get some cheesesteaks?
We gonna get the cheesesteak too, but I need to bring the youngsters out here so they can rip the damn stage up.
Okay.
No doubt. Put it together. We out there.
Say no more. We gonna be in contact. Y'all have a blessed night, man. And again, thank y'all so much for granting us this interview, man. It meant a lot to me.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for the talk.
God bless you all and happy holidays.
Peace.
Hey, you safe.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the youngsters in the building with us. Another iconic, legendary interview. So, y'all know how we do things, man. We keep the legends alive, and we keep it pushing. We're going to get into some more of this youngster music right now. What we got up next? We got Mad Props coming up soon. So, we're going to actually rock that out real quick.
Yeah.
But you know how we do things, man.
Yeah. Woo.
Tariq, you met another Tariq.
Indeed, I did. I got a little bit I got scared of some doppelganger stuff going on because you got the name, they got the name, I got the name.
Well, I'm the original.
Can we put a limit on how many people got the name?
Well,
I don't know.
We all say I was different, and it's all spelt different. I think with him, you and him is the same.
Oh boy.
But he was born in 1976, so you wasn't even thought about.
Well, I mean, when you look at relative time and you carry the one.
We're going to cut your mic, buddy. So we back in the building, the E.Jones show in full effect, featuring Sharonda.
Hey, y'all.
I want to touch on one of the topics. Confessions that might get your black card revoked.
Well, can you clarify for the listeners what a black card is?
A black card is when you say something that gets you kicked out of Black Nation.
Okay, so they consider you no longer us's.
Nah, you're no longer us's no more. You done messed that up. For example, they consider Kanye West needs to get his black card revoked.
Okay.
So he's on the list.
Okay.
And a lot of times on Facebook, they do trades. Where they'll trade somebody for the person who got his black card revoked. So a confession that might get your black card revoked. Let's go.
Okay. I'm going to speak from a female perspective.
Okay.
And it's not a confession for me, but it's something that would be a confession from someone that would get revoked. This is not my story. It's just a statement.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like black men.
Yeah, you might get your black card revoked.
That's what I'm saying. Just saying.
You might get your black card revoked. Definitely would get your black card. You probably get your sister card revoked.
I mean, I love my black men, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying that is something that someone could say that I believe people would be like, I'm done. But that's like, you got some brothers that say they don't like black women.
But that card already been revoked.
I mean, let me tell you this. My son...
They never got the card in the first place.
Well, and see, and this worries me too, because, again, love has no color.
No, it don't.
I'm not saying that. But when you're not even giving your own race a chance, that's a problem to me. And to me, that says to me that you don't even value your mother. Because my boys don't have no desire for a black woman.
But can I intervene on that?
No, because all they're around is
okay.
The other things. I shouldn't say things, but they're around
other races.
Other races, exactly. You know, Puerto Ricans, Latinos, or whatever the case may be. That's what they're around.
So they haven't been exposed to a large group of African Americans.
But they got some friends that are African Americans, so you have nothing.
No.
I think it needs to be moved over just a little bit because you can barely see his face.
Nope, not at all.
That's good right there. Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. And it's a shame, but you know that's the state we live in. It is very, very interracial.
Yeah, but they don't see me busting my tail every day trying to make sure that they got everything that they need, want, desire, hope for, maintaining a home, keeping my appearance together, making sure I'm right, you know, in many ways. You don't see all of that to make you desire to want a sister like me?
There's a psychology thing to that, and I remember reading it not too long ago, but basically, I don't know what the direct influence or where it comes from, but more or less, we are kind of inherently repulsed sometimes, not like to a disgusted level, but repulsed by people who are familiar. So, like your own people who look like your own family. It's a natural brain thing to basically say, you know, intermingle with other, you know, races, other.
Well, it's okay to intermingle with other races. You should have diversity. That's fine, but don't just exclude your race.
Yeah, don't draw a line through it. Yeah.
You know.
Don't feel that your race is not better than the next race. Don't come to the table saying that the reason why I'm with this Caucasian woman because, you know, her hair smells like Prel and your hair smells like chicken grease or pork chops or chitlins.
Well, I mean, hey, you know.
That's probably because she don't know how to cook it.
Like, even on their phones. Like, they have pictures of, like, Kylie Jenner and, like, you know, all again, I'm like, you don't have no African-American musical artist that you have any type of correlation with.
Ariana Grande's spray tan herself enough to be black.
Well, they try to be us. You know, but I'm saying you have nobody that you can even look at that you feel remotely attracted to or want to put on your page. I can name, and some of them old heads, they're not maybe necessarily young, but if you're going by Kylie Jenner and that type of era, then there's a lot of black women out here that dress the same way they do and look fierce. Fierce. Bodies banging. Hair tight, snap, everything.
Mary J. Blige.
But she's older. I'm saying younger, like Kylie Jenner. You know, you talking about if that's what you're looking at is what.
But you know what? I think they all caught up because she's trending. So because she's trending, that makes her attractive.
Well, let me trend. What you got to do to trend?
That's a whole nother show.
And I'm not interested in that. So that means they have.
That's a whole nother show.
You see what I'm saying?
You might have to put on the 2-piece.
Body ain't right for that right about now.
Booty cheeks got to be hanging out.
Now that I can handle.
And you got to twerk it.
I can shake something. I don't know if it's twerking.
Okay. So let's
get
on.
A different name for that.
That's the old woman's steak leg.
So let's talk about something that's supposed to be a surprise. I'm talking about Mr. Billy D. Williams.
Oh, he is fluid.
Yeah, he came out the closet.
He said he's fluid.
He's fluid.
And been fluid. You know, and so
like fluid, or
like
came out of closet. Homosexual.
He likes it both ways, baby.
Oh, okay.
You know, and so I was like, so why are they using this word fluid now? So where does that word come from? That's like really, well, at least for me, it's new. I just heard it with on the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when Noel, which is Cynthia Bailey and Leon, from the 5 Heartbeats, Leon. They have a daughter. She came out 2 episodes ago that she's fluid. She says, I don't put a definition on what I like.
I thought that, what I how somebody illustrated it to me is that fluid means that you, as a person, might feel one day more female than you are.
That's
man.
a part of it too.
That's what I thought.
That is a part of it
I didn't
too.
know that it was like about your sexual preference.
That's about that. Yep.
Well, let the fluids run. Just don't come out with. I'm good.
The fluid thickens.
Yep.
Let me see.
But why do Billy D wait till he turned damn near 82 years old or something like that?
Yes, and that's what
Now that he want the water to drip?
Hey.
I know Diana Ross and all them was like this. Oh, God. Well, they probably already knew that he was fluid.
Yeah, probably.
They said Richard Pryor was a little fluid. That's what they were saying? That he liked it both ways, too.
So I did fluid in relationships. It says, according to their definition, a fluid relationship between a couple is when there is always space for more people in a relationship. Because a relationship is fluid, it can assume any definition at any point of time. Of course, the relationship offers frequent changing of sexual partners as per their wish.
Sounds polyamorous.
That sound like that too. And so, what does fluid mean sexually? It, in simple terms, sexual fluid refers to the idea that sexual preferences have the capability to change over a lifetime. In many cases, is dependent on the different situations. Specifically, this idea of fluidity refers to the flexibility of sexual responses.
So I guess I'm unfluid.
You're solid.
Because I'm solid. I'm solid matter. Because all that don't matter to me. I'm not interested.
So then what's a gas? Because we got 3 states of matter.
Yeah. I guess that's for the people that take it in the booty. And it.
The E.Jones Show.